about yourself, ho.
Everybody hate Kelby. Fucked up, nothing you can tell me. Backdoor vibes have. Yeah, I know they. Everybody hate Kelby. If you don't like my presence, then tell me. Get real high. Hope that everybody hate Kelby. Without a reasoning, gotta ball up because it's still a ballin' season. Everybody still eating. If that's your dog, know you gotta feed him. Motherfuckers told me to call him if I need him. But everybody hate Kelby. Everybody need me at one time, it's overwhelming. Hella people hitting my line, they overwhelm me. Then I lash out, so there's nothing you can tell me. Everybody hate Kelby. Fucked up, nothing you can tell me. Backdoor vibes high, I know they want. Everybody hate Kelby. If you don't like my presence, then tell me. Get real high. Hope that everybody hate Kelby. Everybody hate Kelby. Everybody hate Kelby. Everybody hate Kelby. Tired of explaining how I'm feeling this sad. Ain't got no time to argue cause my nigga just died. Used to be coolin' at his house, now my feelings to the side. Now I'm slowly sipping out this cup. They keep on saying you just gotta keep your head up. It is, but you gotta understand that I'm fed up. Life was moving kinda slow, then it sped up. My eyes bloodshot, yeah, it's kinda red or something. Stay away from social accounts, they want me to go fed or something. It's a lot going on, so I make sure that I'm spiritual. Mama told me to make it home, I swear I'm hearing you. I got the eye of a vulture, I got the vision, let it breathe. Everybody hate Kelby. Fucked up, nothing you can tell me. Backdoor vibes high, I know they want. Everybody hate Kelby. If you don't like my presence, then tell me. Get real high. Hope that everybody hate Kelby.
Everybody hate Kelby. Hello. Howdy fucking doodly. Welcome to the stream today. Whew, we're a busy one. We've got something a little special to start off with. We have the TT12 Power Rankings, hosted by me, Kelby MG, and Spooksy, who I'll introduce, and he'll be hot on the mic very soon. It's good to see you all. Hold up. Welcome to the stream. Hello. A rare occasion where I don't have to have SAP open. It's a glorious day. But we do have to talk about SAP as well. Unfortunately. There's lots of SAP adjacent things today. One of those is Power Rankings. Hold up. Oh, where's my camera gone? Ah! There I am. Today, we're looking at TT12's Power Rankings for Week 3. It's my first time doing it this season. So we're starting fresh. And it's going to be a little scuffed. We had to speed run this bad boy. But anyway, let's get Spooky up on the mic. Hold up. Spooksy. Oh, Spooksy. Oh, Spooksy. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
I didn't expect you to reply like that, but yo, do you have a co-host? I do. Spooksy is here.
What's up, man?
I'm good. You good?
I'm so good right now, man.
You seem really happy. Are you high?
I am not high. I'm slightly drunk, but not high.
What do you mean slightly drunk? It's like, what, 4 p.m.? Was that beer you cracked open earlier? I heard you crap open a can.
Bro, I'm drinking liquor.
One of those days, huh? Oh my god.
One of those days. Average Monday for me these days.
Average Monday, my god. I mean, at least you know it's going to be a good, oh my god, a good power ranking stream. A drunk Spooksy.
It's going to be drugs. Exactly. It's like 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock. So, I mean, you've only got an hour till 5 o'clock, so it's only just about early.
It's only 45 minutes, you know?
Yeah, it's not that much. It could be worse, really.
Yeah, they call me a life enjoyer.
A what?
A life enjoyer.
I guess you have to drink to enjoy life.
Hey, let's not dive into that. Kelby.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, but this is not therapy. Anyway, I gotta do something real quick. We gotta check out the drip. I copped a new shirt yesterday. Do you like it? Do you like my new shirt?
Bro, that shirt is a definition of fucking Shrek.
How is it? She drippy? Shrek life, dog. Shrek life.
Shrek life.
Shrek it out, baby. Shrek it out.
Shrek it out.
Oh my god. It's such a good shirt.
I can already tell this is gonna be cursed as fuck.
No, it's gonna be great. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing, but cursed can be amazing.
I need full screen if I'm gonna show off the drip. Okay, quick full screen. A very rare Kelby full screen. Hold up. You see this shit? Shrek life, baby. Shrek life.
Shrek it out, Shrek live.
It says Shrek it out at the top. Wrong side.
Does it have a print on the
God.
back?
No, there's no back print. I wish it was just Donkey's ass. You know?
Yeah, something like that.
That would be real good on the back. Go back to full screen. I wasn't okay. You won't be finishing, okay? You won't be. I'll make sure of it. Do I start counting backwards now instead of counting down? Is that how you do it?
Counting backwards.
All right. Should we get started? Anything you'd like to
Well,
say about power rankings this week before we actually get going?
Yeah, we decided to do power rankings like what, 15 minutes before? we
Yeah,
started
about
or
15 minutes
something?
before stream. Yeah, 15, 20 minutes before stream. We're like, yeah, we'll do it today. We'll squeeze it in now. Which is why I'm a
Yeah,
little
we'll
late.
squeeze it in. So
It's fine.
it might be a little bit scuffed, but
It's okay. It's the first
it's
one.
okay. It's the first one. The second one
The
will
only way is
surely
up.
be better. The only
Oh,
way
yeah.
is up.
Only way is up. It's fine. Be nice to my team, please. We know you wear ass. Damon, yeah, as you've got a whole paragraph of weigh-ins, I got a whole paragraph just to how bad you are. That's a lie. Damon's way better than me. I'm so sorry.
Nah, get on your hater arc, Toby. That's what I've been doing.
I've been really toxic recently. I've been kind of enjoying it. And then I have to, like, say I'm
You've been
sorry
talking about my
afterward.
mother, man.
I have
You've
been told about your
talking
mother.
my mother. You have been talking about my mother in DMs, Toby. I have the
Could you-
receipts.
Could you blame me? My God. For this week, do I have any notes? Not really. I think it's just another week. From off the top of my dome, I don't know any crazy upsets. You got any crazy upsets you think might throw the power rankings off a little bit this week?
There were some surprising sets in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see them.
But there's one that instantly comes to mind for me.
Yeah.
The Fengar Coke set.
Wait, Fengar
was,
beat Coke.
Fengar beat Coke 3-0.
3-0! Was Coke playing
Yeah.
Pack 2?
I think Coke was playing Pack 2, but still.
Yeah, that is still crazy, because Coke still has, like, 3 of the packs he can play and is pretty decent at. That is
Yeah, exactly.
wild. Is Fengar
Fengar
still the
is
GOAT?
still- Fengar might still be the GOAT. It was
Holy
4-0
shit.
maybe? Yeah, it might have been 4-0. Yeah, it was 4-1.
A full
That
1
was-
is
that's
3-0. Yeah, that
3-0.
converts
Yeah,
to a
exactly.
3-0. Yeah. Matt, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I think
crazy
that's, like,
impressive, to be
the-
fair.
I
That's a
think
big
that's,
upset,
like,
actually.
one of the wildest ones so far.
Mhm. To
There
be fair,
might
there's
have
something
been
else.
more that are just slipping my mind.
Yeah, something else pretty notable is what? A best of 51 happened this week?
Yeah, but let's not dwell on that. You know, there's a best of 50. There's a best of 53 happening too. I think.
Best of 53!
Yeah, I think Kodos versus what's her name again? Versus Reimu. I think that's the best of 53.
Oh, interesting. My God.
If they actually do it, I'm gonna have to upscale them with a best of 69.
You will. You're going to have to do a best of 69, you will.
Yeah, might have to do a best of 101 at some point.
I feel like someone's done that before. I don't know why. What's the biggest one that Nob has done?
Best of 35.
Oh, yeah, that's chump change. That's chump change. That's nothing. Nob
Yeah.
sucks anyway. It's fine.
Small,
Wait.
small set for real.
Oh, a 4-1 is a 3-1. Okay, Damon was wrong. Sorry, my bad for trusting a TO. My God. Best of 365. Yeah, but that's not Team Tour, Lula. It doesn't count. To be fair, I'm like so far behind. So far behind. I'm going to do a best of 1001 with Moose to out 1001. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck. We'll see you again in February.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to die before you finish that, genuinely. A 5-1's a 3. Oh, okay. Yeah, that ratio seems like it makes more sense. Anyway, should we get started? Should we
Let's
get
get
started?
started, man.
Should we do it?
I know we both love yapping, but let's get started.
We do. Team Tour 12 Power Rankings Week 3. At number 18, the team we have is the Foot Clan. The Foot Clan.
0-3.
0-3 is rough. And-
Season.
As you said, Fengar beating Coke as well. That's just
Yeah.
not a good look, unfortunately. I think, unfortunately, when you're going to play packs that aren't Pack 1, it's probably bound to happen. I think we've seen it before, and it's happening again. If you don't
Yeah,
play Pack 1, turns out you do pretty bad.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
The packs are viable, but I think pack 1 is still a lot more trained and a lot more optimized than the other packs, so it's like
For sure.
logical that the other packs are like losing.
I think a big thing is, well, like some of the other packs are a lot harder to pick up. So like playing like pack 4 at the highest level is like insanely good. Maybe even on par with pack 1. But the issue is pack 4 are like the same level of someone that's like 50 hours at pack 1. Like the pack 1 just way better in 50 hours than 50 hours into pack 4.
I absolutely.
It is so much
agree
harder
with
to
that.
master.
You wanna look at their week real quick?
Let's take a look at that week. Let's have a look.
It's a rough loss.
What conference
7-2
they in?
this week. Moon Conference.
We're in the moon.
On the
Week
moon,
3.
rough
Foot
loss.
Clan.
So I guess,
Oh, wow,
so I
yeah,
guess
7-2.
7-2.
7-2 is rough. Sag 3-1 to Owo. Vanguard 3-1 in Coke. The whole top line just got 3-1. That is a tough look.
Yeah,
It's not
just
ever
tough.
nice.
Like no beating Qatar, but 3-1 too. is,
True.
like,
That's also really
a
surprising.
tough loss for Qatarba, I think.
Yeah. Man.
Qatarba will bounce back. I think Qatarba's like one of those players that like he'll bounce back.
He's been around for
He
so
won't
long,
be-
for sure. Yeah, exactly. He's that kind of guy. Jezza 3-2ing Derry. Dune got a win. Good on Dune. I mean, I think Dune's like one of
Dune's
the bright spots in
been-
this team, right?
Yeah,
like,
I think Dune and Porter
doing
are
well.
like the biggest bright spots on this team.
Where are they
I
week
do
2?
believe that.
Can't really see that because I'm covering the camera, but yeah,
Week
Dune doing
2,
well. Week over, so
Dune lost, but Porter I think is 3-0 right now.
Dune lost.
Oh no,
Porter's 3-0.
2-0. Porter's 2-0. Dune's 2-1 too. Dune lost to Nario.
I don't know who these people are. That's the thing. There's so many new rookies that are actually really decent this season. It's hard to keep up.
There's so many rookies this season.
Yeah, like who the
man.
fuck is Spork? And why are they gonna beat Sincere like that, bro? Why are they gonna do Sincere
is-
like that?
Holy Spork is not a rookie.
When did they play last season? I wasn't playing last season.
Last season,
Yeah,
they played.
I wasn't in
yeah.
team tour last season.
I feel Spork beating Sincere is like logical.
Okay, yeah, if I'd known Spork, that makes sense. I mean, unfortunately, anyone beating Sincere is logical. I hate to say it. Gomita, I don't know too much about Gomita, but I don't think they're bad. It's tough because I feel like the whole of the Foot Clan team's actually good. Like, I don't think any of these players are bad for their seed at all, really. Apart from Sincere.
Sincere on that team, but
Sincere, yeah. I mean,
I
like,
think Ovo has to find form. They're
True.
playing Pack 5, and it's gonna be difficult. I think.
yeah. I mean, I played 01 Pack 5 a bunch before, and it was okay. It was tough, especially in the higher seed range. Playing Pack 5, not being like too optimized on it, it's really tough. Because I mean, with Pack 5, you either sink or swim. You know, either you hit like crazy, and all the RNG goes your way, or you just got a pile of shit in your hands.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's possible to make a comeback.
With Pack 5, I think at the higher seed level, like people just know how to play around.
For sure, for sure.
The mid rolls like so well. It's
yeah,
just,
you have to.
Not that hard to counter it. So
You just gotta
usually
keep
the
up.
games are like over by like turn 10.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
I think
I think-
people are definitely
I
getting
think
very
this-
good at dealing with Pack 5. And to be fair, I think there's still been still strides in metas in Pack 5. Like the recent Red Dragon spam was interesting. That's something we hadn't really seen too much of before. And only like a month ago, people just spamming Red Dragons every game, and it was working.
Yeah, and then people learn to counter it again. I think that's like
Yeah, and then people bought Whale.
the perpetual state of Pack 5 is just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, spam stuff gets countered, spam new stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I guess, yeah. Nature of Pack 5, it's sucky.
Yeah, exactly. It's just kind of difficult.
Yes. But yeah, Foot Clan, 18th spot. I think, unfortunately, it's probably pretty accurate. I feel like it makes sense them being in 18th spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad to say
for
it.
sure. I think it's gonna be extremely difficult for them to bounce back if they make playoffs.
Yeah,
that
that'd
might
be a
one
miracle.
of the biggest turnarounds like I've ever
Be a
seen.
miracle. I mean, the cool
But
thing
yeah,
about playing different packs is
miracle.
if they get a lot of coaching, maybe they can make a load of like progress in a few weeks. But
Maybe they
I just don't know.
can, but who's like gonna be the biggest coach on that team? Because Coke is really busy, right? He's like in flight school, so
Yeah,
who's like
coach
gonna
flying around the
mainly
world,
go?
Mr. Worldwide.
It's like OO and Katarba, and like, can they coach 5 other people?
I don't know. I mean, Owo plays a fair bit, but only text, right? I've never spoke to
Yeah,
Kataba, but I've
I've
heard that their coaching style is very stern, shall we say?
well, Stern can like pressure makes diamonds, you know. So maybe it's possible.
Yeah, or it breaks a poor 80-year-old's back, you know, like.
True, but sacrifices must be way to achieve.
Oh, you hear
That's
that?
all I know.
You hear that, guys? I was about to say spooks will break your back, but that means something different. Anyway,
Anyway,
moving on.
to Team 17. I
Moving
think that's
on.
a good point to go to Team 17.
Team 17, we have Your
Normal.
Mother's Lovers. I've got to say, fucking amazing name. Also got to say, you play Pack 1 and have the same scoreline as the Foot Clan, which is unfortunate. Not a great start. What conference are we in?
This
Conference
is that
1,
team I
son.
think we need to be really mean to, according to
Yeah.
Damon.
Yep, that's why I've already started off being really mean. Because I know Damon's in it. And Rek, to be fair. And Cobble, dude, fuck it. Yeah.
Dude,
No. Wait, Lula's in it? I'm being nice again. Lula's in it, I'm being nice.
yeah. Also, Draco's in it. Like, you have to be nice to that team, you know?
Yeah.
Draco will drop a diss track on their ass so fast if we're not nice to him.
Okay, I'm looking at their score for week 1. It's 3-6. Well, it's week 2. 3-6 again. Week 3, 3-6 again. My God.
Yeah. This team is not really making it close.
Not really. I mean, Lula's getting close every week. 2 threes every single week. And like, Lula's so close to just doing great. I think literally just a little bit of coaching and like telling Lula you're not bad, she'll go crazy. I think Dice Bless is actually really decent for what I've seen. So and look, they're winning every single week. It's a big bright spot for this team.
Yeah,
Rex,
Dice is turning it around from last season for sure.
they don't have a great season last season. I wouldn't know.
They did not have a great season last season, no.
That's big. That's what you want. You want to see people like join Team Tour, regardless of record, come back and then continue to do well, you know? Whether they suck the first time or not, like just joining again takes a bit of balls. And then coming back and doing better. That's what you want to see. That's what Team Tour's about, man.
Like
what
what
Team Tour's
John
about.
just said, they went 0-7 last season and now they're 3-0. So
Wait,
that's
what?
like an amazing turnaround for Dice Blast.
That is crazy. A 3-0 start to the season is wild. Rex, I mean, Rex, they've been around for a little while. They've got a win this season. They beat No Cap. To be fair, I think this seed range is kind of a tough one because I feel like some of these people in this seed range are like either like they're like 4th seeds or they are like 7th seeds. It's so hard to gauge people's skill level in the middle because I feel like teams are pretty flat, like 4 seed, 5 seed on, right? I feel like there isn't that crazy difference compared to like previous seasons.
It's like a role difference makes such a difference in the mid seed range because I feel like people just don't properly know their outs a lot of the time. So like when someone has like a 10% better roll, they just kind of walk away.
Yeah,
with
if someone gets the obvious line, it's much easier for them for sure.
Yeah, exactly, and I think that's like the difference between like a 5 seed and a 2 seed.
Yeah,
at this point.
That makes sense. I think that also just comes down to like playing the game a bunch. Unfortunately, you just don't understand the lines and you're out unless you play the game a bunch. Just like identifying what spot you are in the game.
To be fair, this week could have gone a lot different for your mother's lover. I saw like 1, 2, 3, 4 matches they lost out of the 6 were 2 threes.
Yeah, that's really fucking close. Damon losing to Improv is interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. I think Damon's just not playing the game a lot.
Yeah, I think that's probably what to be fair, I also think Improv is playing a lot, and Improv is actually really good. Like, I'm not shit-talking Improv, I think he's really good. I'm pretty sure I got swept by Improv. Why does it say 3-1? Uh-oh, we better take a point away from Damon live.
Oh, can we please? Can someone
hold up?
Score check that?
Yeah, can we do that? That would feel real good, actually. Hold up.
That will feel so good because I have doc firms. I can do this live.
That would be nice.
I was 1 for down. We don't get to take away a point from Damon. Oh, I was hovering over it so fast.
Cobble getting close to beating Katan's pretty good because Cobble's a P2 player, right?
Yeah, Cobble's a P2 player. Cobble's like really good at Pack 2, I think. Also, Cobble's playing Pack 1 this season, right?
I don't know. I have no clue.
I'm pretty sure Cobble's playing Pack 1 now.
If
Cobble
Cobble's
played
playing
Pack 3.
Pack 3, interesting. Cobble grinds. Cobble is a fucking grinder. Pack 3, I see. So, I mean, if you play the game a bunch, I'm sure you pick it up quick. It's just how it is, unfortunately. The more you play, the better you get.
For sure. It's like repetition makes
for sure. Right. I think repetitions are really important in this game as well, to be fair. Like, actually thinking about the game and doing repetitions in that state of mind definitely improves your gameplay so much. FPL getting sweep 2 weeks in a row is never a good thing.
Yeah,
it's very unfortunate.
FPL only taking one game in this entire season so far is just really rough. I think he kind of got overdrafted this season.
Yeah, that might have happened. I mean, he doesn't play much anymore either, right?
Yeah, I think FPL outside of Team Tour is a lot better than FPL inside of Team Tour.
Oh, it's so interesting. I wonder why. Is it scheduling issues? Oh, my dog's going crazy.
I don't know what it is, but it's like, yeah, FPL is Superman out of Team Tour and Hawkeye inside of Team Tour. That makes a lot of sense. I have the same feeling on FPL.
Lilo, shut your fucking mouth. Jesus Christ. No, I played him in ranked, and he just like fucking like 5-0'd me twice in a row, and I'm like, well, there's just nothing I can do against his boards. The boards are just that good. And then seeing he goes like 0-3 2 weeks in a row, I'm like, okay, same person.
Yeah, I have no clue what it is. Maybe it's like kind of like a diesel. You need to get going a bit, need to warm up.
I think it's mentals, man. I mean, throughout time we've noticed FBL's probably a bit of a mentals player. I'm sure a lot of people have known his godly pop-offs. I think that might just be what it is, really, just mentals.
Yeah, I hope he can turn it around for him.
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of demoralizing for him, probably, but...
It's got to be rough, for sure. I mean, and also, he's got a couple of rings under his belt, right? He's captained teams to victory.
Yeah, like 3 or something?
Yeah, like, he's... As a team, he's, like, very, very winning. He's definitely up there. As an individual, it just doesn't look great right now. We'll see if they can turn it around.
I do think that this Damon team, like, has what it takes across the board to start turning this around if they pop off, like, now. They start to pop off now, they might have what it takes to, like, make playoffs.
They've definitely got winning power in each seed. Like, Damon can beat people in his seed, Rek can beat people in his seed, Cobble can, Draco can, Bizarre can, Lula can, Dice can. I don't know about Rex too much, but I think, like, Rex and FBL are the ones I don't know too much about in Team Tour.
I think Rex is showing that he can beat people and can make it close with this.
I mean, Rex beating NoCap's actually pretty big. I think NoCap's decent.
Yeah,
I don't think NoCap's bad at all.
Decent.
So that's a good win.
I had NoCap like pretty high on my draft list too.
Yeah, I think Issa is also just pretty decent as well. So like, this definitely like a winning team. They just haven't been able to get there each week.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Like hopefully they can turn around, but it's gonna be extremely difficult. And
yeah, they gotta.
The team morale is like good enough to pick it up.
This morale, yeah, it's got to be kind of rough. Like closely losing week after week. It's possible. It's possible. Even though Damon's a bitch, it's possible. Anyway,
we're just even yapping. Not enough, banana. Not enough. I do this stuff every week. I love yapping about Team 4.
All right, you can yap for this one. Are you ready?
Yeah, number 16
is Meow or Purr.
Meow or Purr. Kelby, can you purr for me? I feel like the people on stream want to hear that.
I was about to say you got to stroke me first, but I don't think we're going to go there. Anyway, Meow or Purr in 16th spot, going 1 and 2. Our first 1 and 2 team on the power ranking so far with their 10 and 12, which actually looks a lot better on paper compared to the others, but they do have outstanding sets, which might positively or negatively impact this. We'll see. I mean, best case, they win a bunch of stuff. Looks like week 1, how did they do? 5-4 they won, and then since then, they haven't been able to get a win. They got 7-2'd by Krillum.
Yeah, Krillim's strong team, though, so, like,
yeah.
fine.
And then like, now, 3-5.
Being 3-5 down to the Blue Venom team feels rough for them.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have done a lot better this week.
Mm-hmm.
Than what happened. I think Hanking losing 1-3 to Mirko is kind of like the biggest upset of that week.
That is Henking is really good. Henking is
feel like
definitely really
Henking
good.
is pretty good, but
And I don't see much of Mirko these days. Are they just playing less?
Henking's like very active. I don't know how much they play the game, but I know he's like extremely active on Discord.
I see him in the
and stuff.
dojo all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm in calls with Henking like a lot, so maybe they're just more like vibing and less playing, which fair play to
Maybe.
them. But like, also he's on this
shit happens.
5 grind, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, that definitely impacts things. Casil getting a good win. Juice and Emmy only just losing is really rough. I guess these are the swing games right here.
Yeah,
these are the two that really determined the win and loss of the week, unfortunately.
Like, I think these, like, losing both of your swing sets is, like, super rough.
It is really rough.
If you just win one of these sets, like, Ash could beat Sister Snakes. I think that's the toss-up too, so, like...
To be fair, I feel like some of these matchups are really close. I think Hero versus Smurf, this, like, 1-3 scoreline doesn't seem as close as it should be, you know? I think that...
I think...
From my perceived power of these
teams. I rate Smurf really high, so...
Really?
I'm not quite sure. Like, Smurf is, like, the 2 seed, right? And Hero is the 3 seed, so...
Yeah, I think Hero's just good at the moment. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's that homie bias for Hero.
I think Smurf is just better at the game, but Hero is like the sort of player that can like pull off like these insane wins against good players at times. So
no, I get you. How has Sister Snake's been looking? I feel like Ash has been playing well, right? I feel like they might be able to get that dub.
Sister Snakes is looking good. Last week 1-0-3 and then 1 week 2-3-1 to Kumida. Like I feel like they're improving at a big rate. So
I get you.
It's like it's still a toss up. I think. I feel like Ash is like fine at the game.
For what I've seen, Ash has been doing alright for sure.
Yeah, 1 over Bubble, but lost to A to the J. A to the J is just good, I think. Like
I've seen A to J in ranked.
Player.
Yeah, they seem pretty solid for sure. I mean, I think it's possible they can make a comeback. I feel like a lot of their seeds seem really decent. It's just whether they can keep winning these swing sets for sure. And that's the biggest issue.
It's also just the fact they're 1 and 2. They're not dead yet for sure.
Yeah, they've got hope. I mean, with Skywave at 1 seed, like Equi at 2 seed, you can definitely get stuff done.
Winning, like one of the winning formulas of last season. So
yep, for sure.
Still extremely possible.
Yep, and also it's got to be cool vibes on that team. There's got to be a fun team to be a part of. I got to say.
I thought that too.
They seem like just all lovely people.
From what I've been hearing, it's like not the same as it was for that team last season because this is MRP basically from last season, right?
Yeah.
And like I heard it's like a bit less than last season, so I wonder like what the reason for that is.
Missing some secret sauce. I don't know. Just on individual level, these are all like really nice people from the people I know, like Sky, Equi, Hero.
Yeah, except that the Hero motherfucker. I hate that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He sucks. Fucking bitch. But no, I think it's a respectable spot. 16. They've got a lot more potential. It's just winning swing sets, I think.
Yeah. I think there's just like so many teams with a lot of potential this season too. So some of them are just gonna fall out of the boat. For sure. All right, you ready? Anyway, on to Team 15. Drum roll, please.
Team 15. I spilled peppermint oil
on my XR Venus. 0-3, and on paper, that team feels like it has no business being 0-3.
No, it looks like a really good team on paper. Hold up, let's switch out. What conference are they in? Here we are. In their team, they've got XRB, Super Phoenix, Void, Strong, Copper Spikes, Hawkman, Pike, Toxic, and Burrito. Like, this just, on paper, looks like such an amazing team.
Like, on paper, at the beginning of the season, I thought, like, yeah, this team could be, like, top 8 to top 4. Like, like, very possible.
It looks like such a good team.
Like, I think that XRB is one of the GOATs of all time, surely.
For sure. For sure. He's one of the greatest SAT players ever. Undoubtedly.
extremely solid. Shronks feels solid before the season started.
I
He was
thought
on pack
Shronk was
2,
really good at
so
P3. He's on 2.
yeah.
I thought it was a 3 gamer.
No, Shronks is on 3. SP is on 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which,
P at 2 feels tough. P on 2's rough, I think. I think that's a lot of the tough stuff. I mean, I see P play pack 1 really fucking. I think they just wanted to play something different, and now they're playing 2, and it just feels rough. Chum getting in a good win week 1.
He has played other packs before. He played like pack 1.
Oh yeah, he's definitely good at the other packs. I just don't think pack 2's
knows
that good.
Yeah.
I think pack 2's in a slightly rough spot.
They played my team this week.
Yeah, Spare Force 1.
Barely lost 4-5.
Barely lost indeed.
XRB
just beat Jomba. I mean, Jomba getting 2 wins at XRB is really good.
Yeah, it wasn't
P just losing to you.
Well. Yeah.
In the best of 51.
P just lost the best of 1 to me.
Basically.
That set was so interesting.
It was fun to watch. I was there for most of it. I got there game 38. Game 28, 38, something like that. Something like that.
Yeah.
It was like a best of 34, and then it was a best of 17.
Yeah. He played pack 2 at the beginning of the set, which was his biggest mistake.
Yep.
I think he was 15-7 down with his pack 2, and then he switched to pack 1 until it was 17-17.
That's crazy. I'm glad that that's reinforcing what I said earlier about it just being a pack 2 diff for P right now.
Yeah, it's just a pack 2. If he was on pack 1 and locks in on pack 1, he's like such a strong player in my opinion.
Yeah. Which it's rough. Like, how do you balance trying to have fun in Team Tour and winning? Because sometimes if you want to have fun, you have to play other packs. You know?
I think fun and winning don't go together that well.
It depends on the kind of person, I think.
I think it's fun if you're winning, but
yeah,
having fun playing the game and then like playing the back and then still losing, just like,
especially when you play SAP this much, you know.
Exactly.
Playing the same pack forever when you play SAP this much does feel tough. So I get P's decision. I mean, Copper Spikes beating Arms is actually pretty big. Void 3-1ing Mump seems really big as well. 3-0 from Shronk too. Like, so many good wins here.
Shronk was playing 2 seeds down, so I feel like that's...
I mean, I think Ambo's just decent. I feel like Ambo's just decent, though, right? Maybe not into the P3 matchup.
Yeah, I think Ambo got matchup lift here.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Mumpsy's pretty decent right now, so Void getting in 3-1 wins good. And Copper beating Arms is just... That's a big one to me.
Yeah,
because Arms is definitely good. He's not having a great season, but he's definitely good. And especially, Spike's a pack when playing to a different pack matchup.
Yeah, I think Peak losing 3-0 to Salad is, like, the biggest...
Yeah, I thought Peak was good at the game. I think Peak's really good at the game.
Peak was my teammate last season, and I said it the first week on Power Rankings, and I'll say it again. If Peak decides to stop fucking around and actually, like, play serious, he could be so much better than he's performing, but he just doesn't take it serious, and he's having fun, which fair enough to him, but like there's so much potential inside of Peak, and
for sure
he's just not pulling it out.
Yeah, when I've seen Peak outside of Team Tour, they've been really good. They're like very solid, for sure. And I feel like they're still pretty new to the game, right? They played 1 season of Team Tour.
Excuse me, what did you say?
Peak's played 1 season of Team Tour. They're still pretty new.
Yeah, this is his 2nd season. Yeah, he's still like really new to the game.
Yeah,
he's the only Polish Team Tour player, I think.
Only Polish one that we know of.
Yeah, he's the best Polish Team Tour player right now.
That's crazy, man. Toxic went 1-3 to Bonbon. I've heard Bonbon's really good though.
Bonbon is insanely good.
Yeah, and I think Toxic's decent for their seed. So
Bonbon was the steal of my draft.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. In my 8th round. Bonbon could have gone in the 6th round, in my opinion, like easily.
Bonbon's that good, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah, for
Burrito
sure.
losing 0-3 to Lee. I mean, I think 21 Lee's actually just having a really good season.
Lee's also just really good.
I think he's just decent, and then him being like kind of underdrafted, just let him get a bunch of good wins.
Lee got drafted in the 9th seed, so
Lee at 9th seed seems crazy. He does play well as well. Like, you see him in ranked a lot. He gets decent boards. I think if he doesn't have, like, the perfect line, he can get a little lost. But for the most part, he makes decent boards. Decent Pack 1 boards.
Yeah, he just makes these, like, really big boards. And that's, like,
Yeah.
at a low level, like, dealing with a massive board is just so difficult.
Yep, for sure. Yeah.
But we were on, like, Sarbina's team, not on my team. I think Hawkman.
Yeah.
What has Hawkman done week 2 and week 1? Can we look
Let's
at
have a
that
look.
real quick?
Hawkman.
Lost
week
3-1
2,
to Eric
lost 3-1.
Sarma. I think Eric Sarma is also really good. And then
Hawkman lost
losing
to
1
Goose.
to 2. Hawkman just has had a really rough schedule, I think, for him.
Mm-hmm. I don't know too much about Hawkman. Are they decent?
I think Hawkman's, like, fine at the game. He's, like, a Rev friend, if I remember. He's, like, Rev and Yomber.
That rings a bell.
Friends. I think he's, like, good at the game, but he just kind of got fucked over in matchups 3 weeks in a row. I think his record does not perceive how good he is.
Yeah, but it looks like week 1 going to Goose is kind of rough. Then into Pelvis Prezi is, like, actually fucking goated at Pack 4.
Yeah, Pack 4.
They are so good at Pack 4. So playing to that matchup, yeah, this looks like they had bad matchups. Mainly.
Yeah, I think this team, from when I did matchups again, I think this team just doesn't do matchups extremely well.
That might be it.
They had first pick, and they still got, like... Oh, no, I had first pick, but I had 2 forced matchups into them and the last 2 picks, so just kind of rough for them to get a win that way.
Yeah.
I think if they just kind of lock in and, like, learn... it's Void's first time captaining, so it's, like...
Understandable.
It's going to not be that great matchups, but I think if Void just gets a bit of experience doing matchups,
yeah,
he's going to get it down. I think Void's a good captain, so...
Yeah, I mean, it does look like a matchup issue, because there's only one close set, and that was you and P, right?
Yeah,
the rest looked
like... That was not close at all.
On Pack 2, no.
On Pack 2, that would have been 26-12 or something.
Yeah. My God. All right, on to the next.
He was tilting. On to the next, because we're yapping for 50 minutes now.
Straight yapping. All right, number 14 in the power rankings is... I clicked the wrong tab. Blue Venom.
Blue Venom.
Blue Venom. This team's 2-1.
Smurf. Boo, Smurf.
We don't like Smurf?
We don't like Smurf.
I think Smurf's fine. It's alright.
All my homies hate Smurf.
I guess we're not homies, huh?
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I have beef with you, Kelby.
True, and your mother. Anyway, 12 and 14.
My mother? 12 and 14.
12 and 14. 2-1. I mean, 2-1. Winning 2-1 and being this far low is kind of rough.
Yeah, I think this is the lingering of week 1 still.
That makes sense.
They've been playing
Where are
well.
they?
Like, these last 2 weeks, they've been playing well, but, like, week 1 was so overwhelmingly bad that
Where is it? Week 1? Oh yeah, they got 8-1'd. That is insane. That is never nice. Starting the season off.
5-3-0 sets. Like, week 1 was rough.
That looks like an absolute sweep. Oh, I remember, because Tyler's the only one to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Like, we nearly saw the first 9-0 in Team Tour history, I think.
That would be crazy.
Like, they're 11-6 without week 1, which would put them a lot higher, but I think, like, they still have ways to go before that gets erased from the record.
What do you think week 1 was? Was it just matchup issue?
I don't know. I actually don't know what it is. I think it's this is like the 7 Sinful Snakes reincarnated, and that team was known for underperforming a lot. So
I mean,
I think it's just the remains of that.
Matchup for matchup, it does just not look great. The other team just looks better on paper, in my opinion, which might just be the rough part about it.
It might just be Smurf's matchup inexperience as well.
Yeah. But this team isn't bad at all. Like, Smurf's good. I think Mav's really good. Snakes is amazing. Horizon's definitely good at the game. Mr. David Blow, he's pretty good. I think David's really good. Mirko's great. I don't know too much about Shade of Light, but going 3-2 into Von's, nice. I don't know much about Nario or Sister Snakes. But this team seems fine. Seems like a decent team.
The reason they're this low is the only teams they beat are the teams that we already covered on this power ranking.
That is true. They beat the Foot Clan, which are 18th.
And then Meowth were like 16th or something.
Yeah, exactly. That is true. And there's still sets to be played as well. Ash versus Sister Snakes, which you said might be a close one.
I think that's like a closest set. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, Sister Snakes got a good win against Gomita last week.
Yeah, I don't have a solid grasp on how good Ash is, so.
I've honestly of Ash, they're pretty decent.
I don't know. I can't comment on that.
Mm-hmm. That's fair enough. I mean, last week looked pretty decent for them, actually. A good amount of 3-1s from people that had a rough week 1. It's a good bounce back. Honestly, bouncing back this much after a rough week 1 is big, even if it is against the Foot Clan.
Yeah, and then I think this week they're playing Mahou Shouju, which is like it's the Pooball Yenrab non-left team. I think it's gonna be like if they win this week, I think they rise up a lot in the power rankings, like a whole lot.
Let me see. It's cross conference, so I can't find it. 1 sec.
It's cross conference.
Oh, there we go. I found it. They're against Mahou Shouju. Yeah, if they do well here, they'll definitely make a big jump. I think.
Yeah, I think if they win this week, they drop into like the top 10.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, and by the looks of it, they're on the up still. So they're on the up still.
Yeah, probably, but they haven't done anything to prove that they don't belong here. They've only beat shitter teams, quote unquote. So no
quote unquote shitter teams. No, your teams are great, guys. Don't worry.
No hate on the other teams, but like
your teams are great. It's all good. Don't worry.
Bro, I'm just keeping it real.
I'm joking. Don't worry. I'm joking. It's fine. All right. That's team 14. On to team 13. And it's the power rankings. It is Mahou Shouju. The ones we just mentioned.
We just mentioned 1-1 with an outstanding set.
1-1, yeah. So this is a week decided. Still waiting, which is scary.
No, I think it's 2 outstanding sets still. They're in the conference.
Thank you. Let's have a look. Where are we? Week 3.
Week 3. Yeah,
here we are. They do have 2. And these are close sets actually, right? Yenrab.
I think one of them is a close set, and one of them probably isn't as close as we think. I think Cheese is heavily favored over Yenrab, and I rate Yenrab extremely high, but I think Cheese is just on a roll recently.
Cheese is doing great at the moment. You're right.
Kota's
Reimu. I don't know anything about Reimu, but I think Kota's is really decent.
They're doing the best of 53 from. I think that's what's happening. So we'll see how that goes.
Interesting.
I rate Kodos pretty highly. I think Reimu has a lot of question marks on her at the moment. Their returning player used to be really good at the game. From what I've heard, extremely good at the game, but I don't know how good they are now. So
yeah, I got no clue.
Difficult.
I know nothing about them. I mean, this team overall though seems pretty decent. Pooball's is great. Bread's amazing. Bread's like my top 5 SAP players of all time. How this man plays SAP is amazing. I think Yen's great. I think Nun's also really good. That is sometimes inconsistent. Liko is fucking goated at the moment, I think.
Yeah, Liko is
despite losing this week.
Liko is just known as that, as like a bottom seat slayer, right?
Yeah.
He just absolutely destroys the people below him.
Mm-hmm.
Like 99% of the time. So
I mean, I played Liko a bunch recently in like ranked or on stream, and he's just really good. All his boards have been really decent.
Yeah,
just so good.
Also, Nun apparently already swept twice this season, so
Jesus,
it's showing from Nun.
Nun, yeah, 2 sweeps in a row right now.
Also, they've kind of had like a tough schedule so far, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like they already played.
They played some really tough teams. Yeah,
it's really good. I think the Maxwood team is like decent, and then they also played our team, which I also think is decent.
Yeah, they've definitely had some tough matchups.
They've not had a singular like quote unquote
easy
free-ish week.
Yeah,
so
that is true. I mean, in that case, things should be up from here.
I think so. I think things might be looking up from them. Them from here. Also,
See if they can clutch
Maddie
up this
and
week.
Astra on their team, which are like for sure scaling picks. I think Bird is a really big bright spot on this team, even though they lost to Eric 3-1.
From what I've seen of Bird, they play very well.
Seems pretty good at Pack 5, so...
Yeah, they seem decent at Pack 5. If people don't know the matchup at all, they're probably fucked.
Yeah, Pooball's just, like, good at the game, Brett's good at the game, Yenrap good at the game, Nonlet good at the game. Like, for their seed, they all, like, look solid. Question marks at their bottom 2 seeds for me, with Maddie and Astra, but... And then question mark at Reimu, but I think other than that, this team looks decent. So
I agree. I mean, I don't know anything about these bottom 2 seeds, and by looks of it...
Wouldn't surprise me if they make playoffs.
Yeah. It's possible. It's possible. I think, yeah, the bottom teams do have to scale if they want to, though. I think just, like, losing the last 2 bottom seeds every week is tough.
Yeah, I think none just has to, like, play into that and, like, throw at least one of them up every week.
I think Nun's a good captain. So
I think Nun's a good captain, too. I think she's proved herself as a captain. Also, only female captain this season, I think.
Shout out women. Big ups.
Shout out women, big fan.
Big fan. Women, love them.
Love them.
Oh, man. That's number 13, Mahou Shoujo. On to number 12.
Number 12.
Are you ready? It is. I guess we're nil.
I guess we're nil with one of the worst fonts we've seen in Team Tour history.
It's horrible. Like, just leave this on a can of beans, bro. Like, I don't want to see this font anywhere other than on a can of beans, please.
Exactly.
My God. I think on paper this team looks pretty decent as well, right? Where are they? That's cross conference. We're in Moon. On paper this team looks really good, I think.
On paper this team looks really good. I think
they've
had a tough schedule so far.
Dude, and they've had really close weeks. They've played some of the best teams going right now, and they've had it real close.
They've had it real close, and then this week they got to play the Foot Clan.
Exactly, and they showed that they can win.
They showed that they can win. They can win when it's expected of them to win, but I don't think you can justify putting this team higher when they've not won against a team that actually like performs.
So I mean, this is definitely a turning point for sure.
Like I said, Fengar and Nil getting like big wins this
that is big.
Week. I think
very big.
Jezzer got a big win this week over Derry.
Yep.
Spork getting that expected win. Memphis seems like he's really good at the game. Sandwich seems like he's good too.
Sandwich is very good. Sandwich is really good. Chef's good as well, I think. Yeah, I think his team's great. I mean, Sag's also just like fucking goated. It's undeniable how good that man is at this game. At every pack as well.
I'm like a really big Sag believer, so.
Yeah, Sag's. I mean, this team is just great. They just haven't managed to get like the wins yet. That's all. They've got one win.
Singular like good win. Like I think this is a really expected win. I don't think they've shown like
for sure.
Really like against a team that's similar strength to them. They haven't won, so it's hard to justify putting them higher.
Yep. It could definitely change a lot next week. If they like win next week really well,
who did they play
change a lot.
Who do they play next week?
See that. Let me have a look at the cross conference.
Oh, it's 1-up. Week 4, 1-up on the left.
Wait, what?
Earth conference. It's right there on the left.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I didn't notice it because they didn't have the ugly fucking font.
They're playing banana, bacon, cheese.
They're playing a big team. Yeah.
They have a tough schedule too.
Dude, and Nil's already lost.
Nil's already got bageled by cheese.
Rough. Dude, I think Nil's also really good.
Those words will never leave my mouth voluntarily.
I think he grinds a lot and he plays well. I think he's kind of inconsistent. I mean, if I'm playing him ranked, I think I've got a pretty good win rate against him. But from what I've seen, he plays really well, and against other people, he does well.
Nil's just like a grinder.
Yeah,
heart,
for sure. He's put so much time into this game in such a short amount of time.
I wonder how much Nil can grind himself this season with him being like the main coach on this team.
Yeah. That's a good point.
He's been coaching so much from what I've heard.
Really? Damn.
Who has Nil played so far this season? He lost to Cheese and then he beat Katarba.
Beat Katarba.
And he beat Nemo.
Nemo's pretty decent. And he
And
lost
then
to
he lost
Tweej.
to Tweej, which feels like a rough loss for Nil.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tweej is
That does
good,
feel like a
but
rough
I
loss.
feel like Nil should be favored in that set.
Tweej kind of reminds
asking
me.
Who has he played this season when he beat Nil is so funny.
That's really funny. Tweej is like, I don't want to say Chihuahua because he's got more of a bite than a Chihuahua, but I feel like Tweej barks a lot, man. You know what I'm saying?
Tweej barks a lot, but he's also kind of biting. So
yeah,
like,
he's a little nipper, you know. Like, okay, he's got a little bite to him. Yeah, exactly. He's got a little bite to him. He do got that shit on for real, but he barks way too much.
Yeah. But to be fair, I think we need people like that in the community.
Yeah, for sure. It's fun. I think there's no time and place.
If they can pull off a win this week, that would be huge for them.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like one of those weeks, like cross-conference is like so important a lot of the time to deciding whether or not you play playoffs, and them getting the banana bacon cheese team is just rough.
Yeah.
Like, it's just kind of rough.
It's going to be a real test of power this week. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
On to the next one. Number 11. It is Team Tomodachi, my team.
Shitter team for real, huh?
Okay, eat my ass. Say that again.
What did you guys do? What did you guys do week 2 again?
Okay, I beat someone in your team week 2, so please, I don't want to hear it.
Didn't you play Amza? That doesn't
yeah. Okay, that's crazy. Do you hear that? Your own team is shit talking you right now. My God.
Amza, I love you. Amza, I love you. It's okay.
Anyway,
It's okay,
week 1,
girl.
Team Tomodachi done pretty well. Got a 6-3 win. Monkey almost got XRB. Chum beat P. I beat Void. Geo 3-0'd. And Dre 3-0'd. Dre was looking super good week 1. His pack 3 looks so solid. Egg got a win against Pike as well, which is actually just big, I think, for us. Tokai, unfortunately, losing 0-3. I think one of our biggest issues is we've got a lot of mentals players. Like Eggy, Tokai, and Dre. If they have a bad mentals day, like winning a set is so hard. Like if Egg turns up and she's stressed, she ain't going to win. If Tokai's like can't focus, she's not going to win. If Dre's tilted, he's not going to win. I think that we see that.
Shout out Chum to having a positive record so far.
Yeah, Chum already beating his record like threefold.
Yeah, more wins this season than last 2 seasons combined so far.
Yeah, that is crazy. My God. Yeah, and then week 2, well, we just lost, unfortunately. Just lost. Close week though. Very close week, I think. I think you got some
really close week actually. Like a lot of 2-3 sets. Oh no, only 2 actually. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean
three.
Yeah, some of these games, it just felt rough. I think Mental's week. Mental's really killed Dre that week.
Got fucked at the bottom.
Yes,
there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, our top seeds are doing pretty decent, I think, overall. Like 4 or 3 up. I think we're pretty decent. It's just we've got to try and like make the bottom seed a little more consistent. Los, I think, actually is really fucking good. I think he's going to be a big bright spot on our team.
I spoke to Gio during the draft about Los because I saw that Los was falling and I scouted Los for the beginning of the 9th seed and I was like,
yeah,
there's like potential in Los for
sure.
He's
like a bit of a grinder as well, man. A bit of a grinder.
Like a grinder. Seems like he has a logical way about thinking of the game.
Yep, for sure.
I just think he still needs to scale. I think that's like Lost, Tokai, and like Eggy just need to scale. So.
Yeah. And they are, to be fair. They are. I think Egg's just biggest worry is stress. If you're like anxious or something for a set, ruins the game. She probably is. Same with Dre.
No, I meant the coaching.
Oh, to me, no.
I mean, that's to you. That seems fair. But like the Monkey and Chum.
I don't think they've really done much coaching.
Oh, so you're the main coach on this team?
Me and Dre.
You and Dre.
Chum's around and drops little nuggets of wisdom now and again. But me and Dre doing the main coaching.
I feel like you kind of want Monkey coaching. Like even
Tough
if
thing
it's
is,
just fixed,
Monkey time zone wise is really rough for us. because he's Aussie.
Yeah, that seems fair. You
So
guys
whenever
have
we
a
can get
lot
him, he's just in like team like text chat at school or
Yeah,
something.
you guys have a lot of Europeans, right?
Yeah, a lot of Europeans.
You, Teray, Geo. I don't know what time zone Goose is, but I feel like they're always
I think
away
I
on
think Goose
European
is-
time. So.
Yeah, I don't know about Goose.
Goose
the
is
coaching's
in
going
my
well.
Discord a lot.
I think Tokai and Los are making good improvements. He's just trying to figure out the troubled areas. Like I said, like for half our team, it's just mentals,
Yeah,
which is a tough
They had,
thing
like
to coach.
one, They had like one really good week, one worse
Yeah.
week, and then one really close week. Like
This
kinda
week
like-
felt rough.
yeah, I
My
think
loss
it's
this week
still-
was really rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, MGod's just one of those players that can win at any time and can lose at any time, in my opinion. So
Yeah, it's just a tough week. I mean, I skipped scaling option, then lost the RNG battle, drastically
Yeah.
so, which is just
also
rough.
Tokai Slim JD feels like it's
Yeah.
close.
It's a very
Drake-
close set.
DeRay Ron, shout out to DeRay for that. I feel like Ron's been improving a lot recently.
Mhm.
Like Ron feels very strong.
Ron
at
played
the
really
moment.
well. Dre, unfortunately, at the moment is like high on pain meds because he's got a bunch of dental issues. So he was playing this set like out of his mind on painkillers.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
might be above. That might be above.
It wasn't because he played 2 games without painkillers, won them, took painkillers, lost everything. Oh, it was rough. Like you could see his gameplay like decline throughout the set after he took the painkillers. It was rough. Poor man.
Yeah. Poor man.
But
No,
I
it's
think
still possible for you guys, like for a lot of the teams that are 1-2, but
yeah.
only so many can make it, and it's just gonna be whoever scales and performs.
Yeah, for sure. I think some of the bottom seeds definitely have potential to scale. I think Monkey's just good. He just needs to. Unfortunately, when you're playing 1 seeds, it's really hard. It's just like
Yeah,
a toss of a coin sometimes.
It's just like those 10% rolls.
Yeah, exactly.
In the mid-seed range, 1% rolls where you have to find like that one out and like roll
Exactly.
for like the exact amount of time you can afford to, and like balance it with playing your shots, and it's like just incredibly difficult.
Yeah, I think something to know about Monkey. He plays really weirdly, from what I've noticed. I've never really seen him play too much before.
I
Just
played
the way he
Monkey, so
plays
I-
is like so
Monkey
abstract.
just
I don't get
reminds
it.
me of reminds me of Kai Pack 1 sometimes.
Yeah. And
Kai
also
does,
how he
like, the same
rolls is
weird
really
stuff that
frustrating.
Wolves do. Yeah, it's horrible. Like I wish that Monkey could not drag pets.
He drags pets to roll. It's like he's slamming the pet's head into the roll button every time.
He doesn't even drag them gently. He just absolutely
It's like he
flings
eats them.
into the roll button. He
Yeah.
eats them.
It's fucking stressful, man.
Like Monkey is like. No, I can't say that on your stream. If this was like another stream, I could say that. I wanted to make the comparison with a drunken father and a child, but
Yeah, we'll skip that.
I
Oh,
don't think I
wait,
can- I
what?
don't think I can
When did
make
Monkey
that.
Knob happen? Wait, what?
Yeah, Monkey
Mon-
Knob already happened, and
Monkey!
Knob is smashed.
Monkey! No, please!
Knob is so back.
Knob might just be back. I feel like everyone was
Knob
calling
is
me shitter
so
and he
bad.
didn't like it.
Yeah, me and Knob training arc together.
My god.
Knob is
That's-
so back.
That's why you suck still.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Shut up. I've won more games this season than you're gonna play all season. It's okay.
what do you mean? Wait, that
In
doesn't
19
count. You're
games
the best of 51, you fucking idiot. That doesn't count. Dude.
I think it counts.
Dude, and half the rig gets packed too. Come on now. This seems like a winnable week, though. I think it's going to be a tough one, to be fair. It's a very good team. And I think whether we win this week or not will determine how we do towards playoffs. We kind of have to perform every week from here on out if we want to make playoffs.
I think you have to win this week. Let's
Yeah.
see real quick. I think it's possible. I think you're gonna have to beat Pranker.
I think it's possible. It's going to be a tough one. I think he's probably favored against me, but I think it's possible.
I think Pikes is also favored. I think Chum Titus just depends on Chum Mental. Dre Beast
Chum-
should be a win
Chum's
for
looking great
Dre.
right now. Yeah,
Goose
Dre's looking
feels
great.
Great into Chewy, Eggy.
Yep.
I don't want to ride Eggy off this week, but I think it's rough to win.
I think it's possible. I think it's because it's pack 2. There's like so much possibility to just get good tempo and beat the shit out of pack 2.
Against Fellows.
Yeah.
Doesn't Fellows play pack 4?
No, he plays 2, right? He's playing 4.
Yeah,
interesting.
He plays pack 4.
Oh wow! Every time I play him on stream, it's pack 2. So this is interesting.
No,
he's playing
Fellows
4.
plays pack 4. He's third one on rank. He plays pack 4 all the time.
I only see him play pack 2. Like every time I've played him on stream, it's been pack 2.
Like Fellow is just a good pack 4 player.
He's
like,
decent.
Kind of reminds me of Pelvis.
Interesting. I mean, that's good to note. Thank you very much. Egg, get ready.
You're welcome.
We're gonna get in the lab, Egg. Tokai, I think Tokai's biggest issue is like she has some of the most like severest ADHD I've ever seen in a human being, and she cannot focus longer than two games.
Tokai would be a best of 3 beast, but
yeah, she would be a best of 3 demon.
She has to play best of 5 and just like.
Yep. Genuinely, I think that's if she was playing best of 3s, I think she'd be like super winning right now. She'd be fine.
All it takes for Tokai is one butterfly. It's like out of the window.
Literally, that's what it is. It's like my dogs right now. My God. And Los, I don't know much about Zokla, but I like Los is playing so well right now. And they're scaling super well. I think they'll be fine.
I know a bit about Zoklev. Zoklev is an interesting fellow. I think Zoklev will be insanely goated at the game in like 2 seasons. It would not surprise me if Zoklev was a 1 seed by Team Tour 15.
Really?
Yep.
Well, it's a good job we're planning this season right now. Haha, get fucked.
Like I saw Zoklev in their team court.
Yeah.
And they were, I think, for like a good like 2-3 hours debating turn 1 theory.
Interesting.
And like a really focused turn 1 theory. He's like a min-maxing nerd. Like
that's crazy.
For sure.
Min-maxing nerd. God.
Also, I fuck with Zoklev heavily because he's into Got Girls. So like he's in my server. We just like.
Dude, it's 2025. Isn't that just a given these days?
It's not. It's like also teams in Team Court Spooksy Got Girl posting by Goose every day. Shout out Goose for that.
What? Well, anyway, moving on. Number 10. Number 10. I missed one. Number 10. It is Maxwell's draft list. The team that I'm playing is really doing good. They're 1-2, 11 and 15. They actually have a worse record than my team right now, but they do have an outstanding set.
Outstanding set, exactly.
Also,
Also,
let's take a look.
On paper, another strong team, I think.
Yeah. Let's have a look. On paper, Nob, T-Disc, Pranker, Pikes, Beast, Chewy, Zoklev, yeah. Mr. Fellows, Arik. I don't know anything about Arik, but it seems like they're doing fine. I don't know much about Zoklev, but it seems like a good team on paper.
Their top 4 just feels so solid.
Yeah, they've got a very good top 4 for sure. I think they're all like odd players as well. Like the way they all play SAP feels a little different to most people. Is that just me?
Maybe. I feel like T-Disc isn't that weird of a SAP player. He's just a weird guy, not that weird of a SAP player.
T-Disc is just a weird guy. Yeah, that's true. But I know for like Pikes and Pranker, and Nob, they all play the game kind of differently to most people.
I feel like Pikes just makes solid boards too.
I haven't played Pikes in a while.
It's like kind of weird because like half this team has like a really decent back 5 to pull out at any given time.
That is true. That is true. I mean, I think
except maybe Pikes. I don't think.
I think the lower seeds are decent too.
Again.
Beast is coming back, right?
Really
Beast getting 3-1 feels rough.
Beast 0-3 right now. I don't know how rough their schedule has been, but
I think what it mainly is they haven't played much in a while, and this is like they're just getting back into it. They're just getting back into it. Because I think what will happen week 2? Where are they? Beast almost beat Goat, which is actually a pretty close one. 2-3.
Yeah,
it's
and
a close one. 3-2 to Pizza.
Power.
Yeah, like these are close.
Also just like if you've ever played Pizza Power or like have seen Pizza Power sets, like Pizza Power is one of those players that's like sneaky good.
Yeah.
Like he's just Markoto incarcerated. No, not incarcerated.
Wait, what?
How do you say? How do you say that? Help me. My English is failing me. Help.
Incarnate? Or what do you mean?
Yeah, incarnated.
Okay.
Not incarcerated.
All right. Reincarnated.
Reincarnated. Yeah, that.
Okay. All right. Intoxicated? We're getting drunk? I wish.
Yo.
Wait, no, he is getting drunk.
Speaking of that, time to take another shot.
Take a shot. All right. But no, I think this team has looked pretty decent. This is a decent team. They haven't been able to get all the wins recently. 7-2 is a tough loss, but then they got a 6-3 win last week. 5-3.
But then again, 7-2 was against a really strong team, so...
That is true. That is true. I mean, they got a 6-3 against Team Got 2, which isn't a terrible team. It's a really good team on paper.
On paper, it feels like a really good team.
Yeah. And then losing to the B team is also another really good team. So...
Yeah, Beast just said apparently Booga hit hard. That's his excuse.
It happened. I think Boogja's really good right now as well, to be fair. So
yeah. I love how Booga complains about is the only captain to ever complain about his seeding.
And now he's getting all the wins.
He's getting all the and he's still complaining that he was underseeded.
That's crazy.
Like, just
take the wins, bro.
Take the underseed. Just take the wins.
Just take the wins, yeah.
just put the fries in the bag, bro.
Just put the fries in the bag, little bro. But no, I think for Maximum's team, similar to ours, it basically kind of comes down to this week. If they win this week, they're probably doing okay and keeping up that tempo, getting into the playoffs. If they lose, it's going to switch over. Oh, Conti, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 33 months. Holy shit. That's a lot. Holy moly. I think, yeah, that's basically what it comes down to.
I think it's like the team that wins this week between you two just has like good odds for playoffs, and like the team that loses are gonna have to pull out some magic.
Yeah, exactly. Agreed. All right, on to the next one. Team 9.
Number 9.
It is a major Hogwarts.
I mean, it's Hogwarts, the Max Wu team, defending champions.
Defending champions. I love they're all mages. I think that's really cute.
Yeah, I think this team is looking on the up.
Yeah.
Rough start to the season, but I think this team is
6-3
scaling
here.
like a true Max Wu team. This team is scaling.
Yeah, I mean they lost to BBC, which is a really good team, but then week 2 they lost to a less so great team.
By BBC if it just happens, you know.
Sometimes you just gotta take the BBC and move on, you know.
Sometimes
I get you.
Just have to take BBC.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Losing 3-6 here feels rough.
It does against a team that I thought they were favored over.
For sure. But then the week just gone, they beat us pretty well. So they beat my team pretty well.
Pretty convincingly. To be fair, there's 3 3-2s in that week. There could have gone another way.
Yeah. I mean, Drayset was... Yeah, he just was on pain meds, I think. That was unfortunately it.
And then Monkey beating Maxwell basically was like the big difference there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Me losing to M-Gods, I don't know. Honestly, that was the worst I've ever felt in a set, after a set, I'm not going to lie. Like, losing that game 1 because of, like a 6% snipe chance is crazy.
Well, sometimes sometimes the sap gods just don't want you to win a set.
It felt like that. If you watch back the game 1 of that set, it felt like that. And then downstream...
It's just gonna happen.
Downstream, it was horrible. Like, the whole set was just ridiculous. Every game was Exodia. Yeah, every game was Exodia. And I feel like I was getting snipe diffed every fucking time, which is crazy.
That's why you win on turn 8, so that you don't have to deal with Exodia snipes.
I was trying. I needed to hit tear-ups. I needed tempo. It was nothing.
That's why you play Brett. That's why you play Brett's style, and you just win by turn 8.
The Brett style, I see. But this team looks really good on paper as well, I think.
Yeah, I think this team still has good odds to make playoffs.
Yeah, this seems like it's a good team.
This week?
Where are they in the cross conference? The B team, which is gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one.
It's a tough one for sure.
Yeah.
But then again, I feel like every single team is there's only a few stinker teams maybe like
Yeah.
3 or something maybe, but all the other teams just feel like they have so much potential.
For sure. I'm with you on that. There's so many teams that feel like super close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like that comes down to the fact that we had like a lot of good captains this season. Like
a lot of good
didn't
captains.
Feel like we had
Yeah.
to pick from the bottom of the barrel for captain wise.
Yeah, and I think just having more people also kind of helps.
Yeah, that too. It just kind of evens the playing field a lot because
sure.
like there's a lot more chance of the rookie lottery just being better for a lot of players because there are just more rookies that potentially have potential.
I think there has been a lot of really good rookies as well. So many rookies this season, all doing well.
Yeah, not that many like rookies that aren't really good.
No, yeah, none that are like, okay, you're a 1 seed already.
Maxu having a great season as expected, I think. MGods
Yeah.
didn't want to be the 2 seed, was the 2 seed anyway, still performing. I think
doing fine.
The expected degree of him. And then I think Molar Bear's decent. Ron feels really good. Dayton feels strong. Mr. Schmoover seems like a really bright spot on this team.
Yeah.
Mage and Piganator scaling picks probably scale towards playoffs.
Yeah.
And then Slim JD, I don't know about Slim JD. Slim JD sometimes feels like he could be really decent, and sometimes I think like
he might be a bit of a mentals player. I think he might be a little bit of a mentals player.
Quite possibly true, yeah.
I think that's why it swings so much. But I think his team's decent. They've got a chance to playoffs for sure.
Yeah, the biggest thing on this team is that Max was the only coach.
Yeah.
And
MGods never coach?
I don't think MGods coaches a lot. He's like really busy with like SAP League and stuff. I don't think MGods has that much time to coach.
Yeah, I get you.
And then I think like, except MGods, and I think Ron's already at the point that she needs to be, but I think all the other players still need coaching to get all of their potential out, and I just think it's like so much for someone that's still studying. I think Max
that is fair enough.
Studying, so
yeah, there's so many like unknown people on this team to me. Like I don't know any of these guys.
I don't know how long Maxu can keep that up. Like I know I think he kind of like puts his all into it, and I hope he can keep it up. But I said it the first time, it just feels like at some points I'm scared that he's gonna burn out a lot, and then I hope his team's scaled enough by then.
Yeah. No, I get. I mean, I think it's a decent team. They just got to scale, as you said, and hopefully Maxu can keep up the scale.
Just another one of
the
those
coaching.
decent teams that just needs a bit of scaling.
Yeah. All right. On to the top 8.
Number 8.
It is.
First playoff
9 Lives Meowfia.
9 Lives Meowfia. Shout out Catan to having another team based on him.
He's just that
another
guy.
Team based on his name.
He's just that guy. Week 1, they won 6-3. Week 2, they lost 7-2 to the B team. Week 3, they won 6-3. So they're doing pretty good. Yeah, they're 2-1, 14 and 13. They're not bad at all. And currently on track to make playoffs. Which is where you want to be.
At the shout out Catan for there were 2 captains, and I'm completely transparent about this, Cheese and Catan. Both question marks if we should let them captain or not. And I feel like both of them are absolutely proving that they deserve to be captains.
Yeah. They're doing well.
Pulling it off. They're doing well. They're taking it serious. So what you want to see.
For sure.
Good on them. Absolutely proving us right, proving themselves right that they deserve to be there. Yeah.
All right. Enough glazing at Catan. Catan, stop sucking at the game, but good win. He lost 3-1 to Yin. And also, 2-3 is actually a close one to Vias. That's a really close set. But a good win this week. 3-2 to Cobble. That's a good win. Improv looking good here. Sheep Talk, of course, just doing the Sheep Talk dang. Jaden, I've not heard much about Jaden, but I've heard they've been doing really well.
Sheep Talk, in my opinion, proving that he should be in the top 5 conversation right now.
Really? Think he's that bitch?
To me, I think he's that bitch. I just think that Sheepdog deserves to be in that conversation for sure.
Yeah. He might be that bitch. I mean,
good right now. He might just be that guy. He might just be him.
He's been good for quite a while as well, right? He's just been so good for a while. Came onto the scene and like instantly was just really good.
Came onto the scene, Team Tour 9, TD's nuts, proved that he was that guy. Had like trouble winning like playoff games and stuff, and just like proving that he doesn't have those issues anymore. He just wins when he needs to win.
Yep.
His mental just a lot better. I feel like Sheep is just like solidifying his place in that top 5 conversation if he's not already there.
Damn. Sheep that bitch.
Sheep is that bitch. Jaden proving that he was a good rookie pickup. Joe Bob Joe. Wait, how do you say that?
Joe Bob Joe. Joe Bob Bob Joe. Joe Bob Bob Joe. Joe Bob Bob Joe.
Just like seems solid. Also a decent rookie pickup.
Yeah, they seem decent.
Semi,
I think Semi's a good player.
This is gonna be Semi. I don't think Semi is that great. But
I think Semi's good at 4.
Back 4. I heard that Semi's been playing 4 for 2 years. Back 4 for like 2 years now, on and off, and still didn't know what Squid did. So I have question marks about Semi. Back 4.
She doesn't play much anymore. That's the thing. She's not like really active.
But
I think that's the main reason why.
Seems like she's doing fine.
Yep. Bojuka doing better now.
Bojuka doing better. No longer buying Bojuka crabs, I think. So
yeah, no longer Bojuka crabbing. Which is nice to see. I think Ultimate's pretty decent. I don't think they're bad at all. Not proving too great this season, though. But they might have had some tough matchups by the looks of it. The Go is like so good. Maslow's also really good right now, I think. Dice is also pretty decent. So maybe they just had some tough matchups.
Yeah. Dice and Bojuka. Ultimate and Bojuka just feel like the question marks on this team for me.
Okay, I think Krutol's decent for sure.
Krutal seems decent. Like, good. I think they got picked up in the 9s.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the team roster real quick for Sun Conference.
Yeah.
Where were they? Yeah. Picked up in the 9 seeds. Like, seems like a good pickup for the 9th seed. No bad word about it, especially for how late they got picked.
Yeah. I mean, Krutol's been tested as well, right? This isn't their first team tour, right?
I thought Krutal was a rookie.
Really? I feel like I've seen Krutal around before.
I think Krutal is a rookie. From
Interesting.
What my memory is telling me, but could be wrong.
I mean, I could also be an idiot. Who they got this week?
That seems more likely.
Yeah. Krutal is a rookie. Interesting. They got Rekindled Flame this week, which is a very tough matchup.
Like a rough matchup. I feel like every time you looked at who do they have this week, it just feels like there's a strong team.
Yeah, exactly. Every single time.
And that just feels true for every singular team. I don't think there's a single like easy cross conference week right now. So
not really.
It's gonna be interesting. Feels like Champions League playoff-esque to me.
What's that?
For anyone that it's football, Kelby.
I was joking, don't worry. I was joking.
Kelby, it wouldn't surprise me a single representative that you didn't know anything about football.
I know a little bit. I'm British. I kind of have to.
You're British. You feel like a Manchester United supporter.
You.
Kelby, who's your favorite football team? Just on the side, real quick.
When I was a little child, when I was like 6, I used to support Arsenal.
Oh, that doesn't feel better.
Oh, okay. What, you don't like oil money?
Actually, no. Arsenal, like, the Gunners, fine. Sure.
You don't like oil money? What's wrong with that?
I love oil money, man. Like,
hell yeah.
And you just give some of that money to me, is all I'm saying.
Me first. Can I have some first?
You first?
Jesus.
But you get all that streamer cash, you know?
Oh, streamer cash, huh? Streamer cash. Streamer cash.
Rich from their bedroom. You literally get people to buy mate suits for you, man. It's okay.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait, did you buy that? I thought that was bought for you.
I wish it was. I wish it was. No, I bought that on my own money.
But that seems even better.
Anyway, that is Nine Lives Mafia. Moving on.
9 Lives Mafia for you. Oh, this is
number 7.
This is what I meant when it's gonna be scuffed. Number 7.
Team Couture.
Team Couture.
They're 1-2, 13-14, but on paper, this seems like such an amazing team.
I think everyone thought this was like. I feel like
Yeah.
on paper, in the beginning of the season, I felt like everyone was saying that this was like the strongest.
Exactly.
And then they just shit the bed week 1 and 2.
Shit the bed. Yeah, week 1 and 2 for sure. Not a great time for them. Sheep Talk beating Kai. Improv beating Agent. Viaset got a good win with Viaset Theory. God, that's what I'm calling it now, by the way. For those who didn't see, Viaset...
What's Viaset Theory? For
just,
people that don't know.
Just buy strawberry jam on something and hope that it has a meaningful breakpoint. Because Viaset literally won his set because of a one breakpoint from a strawberry jam. It's crazy.
Yeah, seems like a Viaset thing to do.
Yeah, it was wild. It looked really bad as well. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, why is he buying a strawberry jam? And then he just wins a turn because of it. Crazy.
Yeah.
Adra wasn't able to get the win. Karma got a good win. I think Goat is really good. I'm not even gonna lie.
Goat just feels really good. Adra is one of those people. So not glance over them too fast. I think Adra is like one of those people that has potential, but it's just not coming out all too much at the moment.
I heard they're the Viaset apprentice, so
yeah, they're like even last season they were the Viaset apprentice.
Oh really? I didn't know this is the second season.
No, they weren't on the team, but Adra was on my team last season, and Adra got more Viaset coaching than from any one of us.
Okay. I mean, they seem like a nice person. There's that.
Adra is so nice. Adra is so nice.
Yeah, and they've got a lovely view outside their window. That it was a nice view.
Like Adra is such a sweetheart.
That sounded weird. Adra does sound like a sweetheart. I mean, for seed, they all seem like just so good. I don't know much about Swift, to be fair. Swift dropped. Who's the fill-in?
Aries, I think it is called.
Let's have a look. Aries, yes, Aries. I know nothing about Aries either.
I know nothing about Aries either. I know I talked to Cody about it during matchups, and I was like, "Yo, Cody," we were in call for matchups, and I was like, "Cody, can you like level with me, like, because the drop I can't do any like research on Aries. Can you tell me like, yeah, arena player. We had to like this week we had to like explain to take level ups on uneven turns and like what a lost round is and stuff. So
it's like real fresh.
They real fresh. They have a ways to go, but sometimes getting a blank slate player is good.
Yes, no bad habits.
Like
they'll take everything you said as gospel.
If they're not too rotted in the ways of arena, then probably good. Copper just said Aries is really bad but wants to get better, and I feel like hunger to get better just instantly makes you like a 7 seed after 3 weeks.
I mean, potential was always nice to hear. Violet said that Armstealer versus Jeeg was the best set they've ever seen. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is this like best set as in like really fun to watch, or like best set as in this was ridiculous? Like what the fuck?
I don't know. I didn't see the set. I know
Me either.
Arms Dealer isn't like known to be extremely good. I don't know anything about Jeeg either. So
it was hilarious. Absolute cinema. It was both. Oh boy. It was cinema. Okay. Oh boy. I kind of want to watch it back now at some point. That sounds like it would be hilarious.
Is there a way to watch it though? Is there a VOD somewhere?
I'm still a stream, so it should be a VOD.
Oh, I'm watching that VOD after the stream.
Yeah.
If it was that much cinema.
All right. What about the rest of the week? Cotty 3-2 Nelson, which I think is a big fucking win for Cotty.
That's a big win. Cotty's on his winning arc.
Agent got a 3-0 against Lighty. Who's this, Slop?
That's Slop, yeah.
Why'd they change their name? That stresses me out.
Slop changes his name every singular season.
That stresses me out.
Last season he was a Rizzle.
What?
Yeah, he was on my team last season, and I called him the Rizzler the entire season.
The Rizzler, yeah. My god. Viaset didn't get the win, unfortunately, but Hop's a tough matchup. Goat 3-0'd Pizza. Goat, I think, is just really good. I'm not gonna lie. Adra got a good win, 3-1 Fernanch, which is nice. Aries, unfortunately, got
I rate Fern pretty highly, so it's good.
Yeah, I think Fern's pretty decent. Karma throwing Issa, which is nice. And, Armstealer just getting a dub. It's a good win for Team Kotura as well. Because this is one of the top teams as well.
Yeah,
Pizza
for sure.
And some
like
Sloppies,
really
a good team.
It's like one of those teams I think that they have to win their cross-conference week this week to have like good chance of making playoffs.
Yeah.
So,
who they got? Should we have a look? They got your team. I think it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough one.
I think
This will be a close
it
week.
matters. I think it matters a lot how they're gonna perform at the bottom.
Have you already done matchups?
Yeah, they're in. You're looking at them right now, Kelly.
Oh, this is actually it. Holy
This
shit.
is the matchups. Yeah, you can go over them real quick if you want.
Let's have a look. Agent, John Bear. I mean, this seems close. I think Agent's just fucking goated. John Bear's actually doing pretty well at the 1C level. Maybe he hasn't getting wins every week, but he's been like getting round wins into good players, which is what you want to see still to know that he can compete. Amza, moving on. Kai versus Spooksy. I mean, it's fucking Kai.
The run back of last season. You don't know, Kelby?
What happened
You
last
don't know,
season?
Kelby? Kai got a bagel from me last season. He absolutely low rolled still. Yeah.
I mean, he's about to set that straight. Goat versus Mumph. I think Goat is favored. Viaset versus Pelvis. This is gonna be a fun matchup. This is gonna be a really fun set to watch. I think, 'cause it's not gonna be just Pack 1 shenanigans. Viaset playing to Pack 4 is gonna be fun to watch. Adja versus Salad. I think Salad's goated right now. Karma,
Salad
Ambo, I think
is so good.
Yeah, I think Karma's gonna come out. Aries Lee. I think Lee's just really good right now, and Bon Bon's really good right now.
I think Bon Bon is like the most favorite setup this week.
Your bottom seeds are carrying hard, dude.
Yeah,
your bottom seeds are carrying so fucking hard. Like, I'm looking at the top, I'm like, wow, you guys get sweeped. And then I look to the bottom, like, holy shit, okay, like 4 downwards, you just win.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
I think Pelvis Viaset is an important set this week.
Yeah, this is going to be the closest ones. I think this is going to be a really fun set to watch as well.
I think
That's what I call a power bottom.
Like, yeah, we're power bottoms. Hell yeah.
I'm sure Spooks knows a lot about that, huh?
I know a lot about that.
Don't double down. On to the next! On to the next!
When you go low, I'll go lower, man. Yeah, look at our team record, bro. Oh no, we'll look at it when we're our team. It's like so hilarious.
We'll get that. Number 6.
Number 6.
Pizza, Natty Lights, and
some sloppy.
Yeah, 2-1, 15-12. Now,
rough week.
More winning us an average. Yeah. Got a good overall score compared to everyone before. They started, 7-2? That's a good win. Then they lost. Oh, no, they won 6-3, week 2. But then this week, really rough loss. Yeah, 2-7 to Team Kotua. That's not really what you want to see.
Like, I feel like there's some upset wins in there.
Also, keep yapping, I gotta pee real quick.
So, yeah, this team just had like a lot of upset wins, I think. Upset losses. I think Nelson losing to Cody is rough. I think Pizza getting 3-0'd is also rough. I know that Goat is really good, but I feel like Pizza Power is also like good, so like getting 3-0'd is like rough for him. Fern losing 1-3 to Adra also feels kind of rough. Isatashi getting 3-0'd feels expected. Eat Up winning 3-0 feels expected. G Arms Dealer apparently was the most entertaining set of all time or something, so seems like one of the places they could have won. But even if you take like the Nelson and the Jeek set and give them to that, it's still 4-5. So, and like in the other places, like it didn't look that bad for them. Like feels like I say, Spooky, how many slurs do you know? I know a lot of slurs, but I don't know if I can.
Okay. I'm back. Holy shit, Jesus Christ.
Actually, I'm about to list all of them.
No. Whoa. Cut the mic.
It's on Kelby's stream, so there's no repercussions for me.
No repercussions apart from everyone knowing it's you that said it.
You think I care?
Madman.
Kelby, look into my eyes and tell me you think I wouldn't do it.
We're not going any further. No. All right. What's their cross conference looking like? They've got Meow Per. This actually, based on rankings, this might be an okay week for them. This looks good for them.
Yeah,
and if they win this, they should be pretty solidified, right?
Even if you look at the matchups, I feel like they did good matchups.
Yeah, for sure.
It feels like this should be a bounce back win.
Yeah. And this team's chance of making playoffs are pretty good, so I think if they win this, pretty
Kelby, let's get
solidified.
Damon in this call. Let me and Damon.
Oh no, not after that slur talk. Not after that slur talk. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. My lord. Oh god. Is there anything else you'd like to say about Pizza Nightlights and some sloppy?
I hate the team name. Other than that, I think it's fine.
It's a tough one to say. Like, it's a mouthful, you know?
It's a mouthful.
It sounds like a great Friday night, but it's a mouthful.
Also, just as a European, you'll like see this and like, it's just too American.
It is very American, yeah.
It's just too American. It screams freedom. It just screams. No, I can't say that either.
Nope. All right, yeah. Moving on. Moving on. Jesus Christ. All right. Number 5. We're now in the top 5 power rankings for week 3. We have
number 5.
Bear Force 1. 3-0.
3-0. 15 and 12 record and still 3-0 feels wild.
Yep. That is crazy, huh? Only just.
5
skinny your teeth.
Every week.
Skinny your teeth.
Every
fucking
single week.
Shitters. I mean, great players. Amazing people, truly.
Yeah, especially our top seeds.
Especially the top seeds. That's crazy. Okay. Poor Bear Force 1. Week 1, close win. I think it literally is just the bottom seeds carrying. It's literally all it is.
Hey, week 1 I also won.
Okay, you did also get good job, Spooksy. I'm proud of you, dude.
Thank you. Yo, call me a good boy, you know.
Okay, that's too far. I'm not a goth girl. All right, I ain't gonna do that for you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You kind of give off 0.5s, but it's
you back down real quick there. Hold up.
You want me to double down on your stream, Kelby?
No, doubling down. Week 2, low seeds carried again, another close win. I think unfortunately the top seeds are getting wins just about, but it's not getting there fully.
Yeah, it's just not
a close win for you. And then this week just gone, another really close win, 5-4. You got another win. John Bear got 2 games from XRB, which is really good. That's impressive.
Actually, 3. That wasn't 3. That was a best of 7 as well.
Damn. That's actually big, yeah. Best of 7. Getting 3 games from XRB is big. Good shit.
Also, week decider on Sunday was that set versus SP, which I think was Cinema.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was the decider. Cinema. I mean, I got kind of bored all the way through.
Only took me 51 games to win.
51 games. All of that for a fucking best of 1.
Exactly.
Crazy. All right, and who do you have this week? BBC?
That's week 5.
Oh, it's week 5.
We have
we already looked to you, right?
Yeah, we already looked.
Yeah, we had the Kai team. Yeah.
If you want to look at the team rosters real quick and look at the like set scores, if you press the team rosters on the bottom.
The left one here.
Yeah, and if you just all the way to the right, you'll just see how hard these bottom seats are carrying.
Wow, that is rough.
Except Giambra and Amza not finding their form at the moment. Everyone else on this team is 2-1, which feels like it's good for the team.
If everyone goes 2-1, you win the whole fucking thing, you know?
Yeah, exactly. If everyone just keeps on having a positive record, we can just keep going. I think the biggest issue on this team is I don't think we have a true 1 seed at the moment.
Unfortunately not. Yeah, your ceiling isn't as high as it should be. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say, but like 1 and 2 are your weakest spots for sure. You don't have like a high ceiling at all.
I don't know how you need to reseed this team. It's difficult.
You can't. I think you're just going to have to keep the same sort of seeds. Maybe there's a little rejig at the bottom. I don't know. But you just have to keep relying on bottom seeds the whole season, I think. Just try and throw your top seeds.
Yeah, it's just...
If you can lock your top seeds, the bottom seeds should be able to win. And that's it.
Yeah.
How do you really fix it? You can't.
It's like super difficult. I think me and Amza might switch, but that's about it.
Yeah, I can see that. Which honestly is probably good for you right now.
I think I'm in a good place right now for that to be possible, but still.
You're doing fine.
I think just our we still have some. Our bottom seeds still have some mysteries that we can unveil. We still have some things to shake out of our head with our bottom seeds. So
Yeah,
there's
I mean, you're 3-0.
There's still
You're
some,
looking good, looking real
some,
good for playoffs.
Yeah, there's still some bottom seeds that aren't playing their main pack right now. So
yeah, you're close to getting the playoffs already. So I think you're fine.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
just need like 1 or 2 more weeks to be sure.
Yeah, you're looking good though. All right, on to number 4. We have Krillum, 2-1.
Krillum.
But they are more winning than you guys.
Krilling.
16-11.
Krilling the opposition.
Krilling the op. That hurt. They won week 1.
On this team, it's not a Krill issue.
No Krill.
There's no Krill issue here.
Won week 1, really good week 2. Then week 3 was a really close loss to a really
Against
fucking good team.
Another good team, just like
Yeah. I mean, Aaron 3-0ing Flame is kind of crazy. X-Ray losing to Tyler. Yeah, I think Flame's pretty decent.
I feel Flame's
legit.
I also feel like
I think Flame's really good. Legit, Flame is just one of the people I just never beat. I don't know why. I just never beat that
Flame
man.
is like really good, and I fucking love Flame, but I feel like Aaron is so good right now.
Maybe I just don't play Aaron enough. Maybe it's all the shit
I'm like,
talking he does to me that makes me dislike him, makes me think he's bad at the game.
I'll be the first one to be on the Aaron hate train, but
yeah,
still, like, Aaron is just that guy at the moment, I think.
Damn, that's hard to say. X-Ray, I think X-Ray is good at the game. Elo's also someone I don't know too much about. They've come up quite recently, but they're really good. They're performing well.
Just a grinder. Elo has like 4 accounts in like the 1950 to 2K range, so.
All in the same pack?
I think so, yeah.
I just like Elo. Moving on to Twitch. That's crazy, dude. That's so sad. Why do you have so many accounts? He is like the epitome of an alt accounter. Just, I've hit 1950. I'm limited. I can't climb. Let's just make a new account and beat up.
No, because I think they have accounts on 2K, like 2K50 as well. Like, it's not that they can't climb.
Why are they making more then? I don't get it.
I think they just want to fill up the leaderboard. Just like all 2050 to 2000 range. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think they're all 2K accounts, which I think at that point it's just hard to consistently find games.
That is, I don't know. 4 accounts is crazy. Anyway, that's wild. Wow. I mean, I think they're good. That is undeniable. I just don't like alt accounts that much. Tweed, I think Tweed is really good at the moment. Tough loss against Professor Ninja, week 3, but I think Tweed is good at the game. I don't know much about Gigabump. Do you know much about Gigabump?
Gigabump was for the longest time known as like an Aaron alt, but then they're just like confirmed that it was a friend of Aaron, and it just seems solid.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly underperforming right now, but like still good.
Beating Nora seems good. I think Nora's pretty decent.
I know nothing about Nora.
I know Nora a fair bit. They're from my streams. I think they're pretty decent at the game. They're not bad with most packs, but mainly pack 1. They're decent. They're decent for sure. I just don't think they play too much at the moment. They're like an actual adult with a life, you know.
Yeah.
Pack J, I think Pack J's decent. I just don't know if they're consistent because they're playing 4 as well, are they, or 2?
2. Pakia is a
2.
Pack 2 player. Pakia is just like he was like one of the comeback players of last season, and
yeah,
I think he's just like continuing his form. Like he's playing better players than he was last season. So
yeah, close weeks. It's all the way like Nemo wasn't close, but before that, just about beat Juice, and he just lost to Sandwich, and I think Sandwich is really good. So he seems like he's doing fine.
Yeah. Exactly.
Age of the J. People have said Age of the J is really fucking good, but they lost to Crazy. I think that's understandable. Crazy's really good, I think.
I don't feel like Crazy is that good at the game.
From what I've seen, they've been decent.
Like, Crazy just doesn't seem like they perform in Team Tour.
Aside from this 3-0.
Noticed. Yeah, I feel like
Crazy they've got 2 3-0s.
I don't know. Just the vibe that I'm getting from Praise.
That's fair enough. I mean, I haven't really seen them play much, so understandable. Mesco just about beat Vaughn. I don't know anything about Skyra either. Just about beating Zolodog.
I heard Zolodog's pretty good, so.
Yeah. I mean, overall, this just looks like a decent team. Like, seed for seed all across the board, it just seemed just really good.
Yeah, it just seems like a good team. Probably is one of those teams that are just casually making playoffs, and we'll just see where they stand. Might have a shot at getting all of it.
Mm-hmm. And who have they got this week?
Maybe not.
They're going cross-conference into your
Mother's
Mother's Lovers, which probably should be an easier week for them than what they've had so far.
Yeah, this should be like one of those weeks that just confirms their playoff spot, I think, except if your Mother's Lover just locks the fuck in. But
yeah. I mean, it's possible.
I would expect Krillin to be favored.
Yep, I agree. I think there's a good team. There's not too much to say.
Yeah, I just solid team.
Yeah. On to the next. Here we are, top 3. Number 3 spot is
Bronze medal.
Rekindle Flames. 3-0, 18-9. That's such a crazy stat line, I think.
Strong. I think it helps that they went 8-1 in their first week.
Yeah, first week being 8-1 is insane. Almost the first team to ever 9-0, which is crazy. A complete sweep, almost. And they're all like sweeps, like all of them, apart from this one. But like they're all so convincing, which is crazy.
Yeah, they're like really strong. I think this team reminds me a lot of like vibes-wise. It reminds me a lot of the Jigglers a few seasons ago, with like a really strong week 2 and then like closer weeks towards the mid-season. Because I think they went 4-5 twice in a row.
4-5 week 2. A lot of sets it's kind of close. A couple of sweeps. Then week 3, just win. Much closer. Yeah, 4-5 again. But they did play a really good team here, and I think Nil's team is also pretty decent. So I think it's understandable playing maybe slightly better teams evens out the scores a bit. But I think CVC they did look really good. I think
it looks like a good team. It looks like one of those teams that's just like the same as Krillum, I think. Just one of those teams that's fought for play, and we'll see where this round. Just like solid players across the board.
Exactly.
Nemo, I hate to say it, but one of the brightest spots on this team, I think.
Yeah, Nemo's doing very good.
Tyler and Flame, bright spots on this team. Prof, like, just a good player now.
Yep, I think he plays it up. He's a smart guy as well, for sure.
I think Praise and Vaughn are like the 2 question marks on this team.
Yeah, I think Vaughn's not too active, and I don't know much about Craze. I thought Craze was pretty decent from what I did know, but I'm unsure. I don't know. I guess the same as Krillum, dude. They seem just like a good team. It's hard to say anything too bad, you know. Moose goated.
Brightest spot in Sap gameplay and darkest spot in Dojo.
Poor Nemo.
Nemo is just a little bit. Nemo's just a little bit too Dutch for my liking.
Too Dutch? Oh, they're Dutch?
They're Dutch, yeah. Just too Dutch for my liking. I've said it to him before. He doesn't know what it means, and I will refuse to elaborate on that.
Man, I think I agree with what you're saying, though. I think Vaughn and Craze are probably the question marks on this team. That's where the sets are most questionable, but still, that's 7 sets that look pretty good for them each week.
Yeah, exactly. Just like it seems like a good team.
It's a great team. All right, on to number 2.
The silver medal goes to
BBC Banana Bacon Cheese.
Banana Bacon Cheese Tiger.
Honestly, I really want to go through all of the aesthetics of every team soon. Now they're all pretty much locked in, and judge them all. I expect that pretty soon. But they're 2-0, 15-10, with sets still to be played. What conference are they in? They're in Earth. 5-4 week 1, 6-3 week 2. Now they're 4-3 with 2 games to be played here, and I think they're slightly favored here, which means probably looking to get a win this week, which is nice. And they've already won a game as well.
Yeah,
into week 4.
Beating Nil 3-0.
Cheese 3-0.
I think Cheese is expected to win that set.
Yeah.
I think they're probably expected to win this week too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if Cheese just wins, that's it. So
Banana kind of underperforming in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think maybe. Banana's 0-3 right now.
Banana's 1-3. Banana's got one win here.
He's 1-2.
1-2.
Just about beat SP on back 2, which is a seed lower than him. So I think that's
a tough one.
I feel like he should be like getting these. He was the first draft of the. He was the first draft of the. He was the first.
First round draft. Yeah, being the first pick and then doing this doesn't feel great.
Yeah, I do think that Banana provides a lot of team value.
Yeah, are they good coaching and everything?
I think Banana does good coaching. I think he's extremely motivating. I also just think they're extremely active, which is something you'd like to see.
That's good. That's what you want, for sure.
He just plays a lot of games against his teammates and stuff, and I think that's just something you want.
You just want reps, yeah, for sure. You want to build like a culture that is just playing the game.
Yeah, exactly. And I think a lot of teams miss that.
For sure. I mean, again, I think C4C, these just look good. Like, Offhand, I think it's fucking...
looks like a really...
Offhand, genuinely, I think it's like top 5, maybe even top 3 of Pack 3 players right now. I think they're just so good at Pack 3. Cheese is goated. I think Baconator is really good right now. Pag is decent. Kotus is decent. I think Cruiser's great for their seed. Also, Cruiser, a lovely human being. I think Eric's good. I don't know much about Frumpy, but Frumpy seems decent.
Eric is like top 3 low seed rookies of the draft right now.
Really? Eric 3-1-ing, 3-1-ing. Eric 3-1'd, almost sweeped every single set so far, which is a good look. Very good look.
Yeah, Eric Sarma just that guy, I think.
Cruiser getting a 3-0 this week as well. Lost to Toxic, but I think Toxic's decent. Cruiser 3-1 week 1. So I think Cruiser's looking good. I think, again, like the rest of the top teams, just like seed for seed, everyone looking real good. Which I think is just showing you the recipe of a good team is just a team that can play seed for seed very well. So the matchups are really hard to do. Like your team, the reason your team's probably not up here is because the top seeds aren't performing as well.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just the biggest difference between these teams above yours.
I think we have like a similar thing to their team, but their team just like is performing at the top a lot better than we are.
Exactly. For sure.
With Cheese and often, so.
Yeah. I mean,
like
Banana has one win as well, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is crazy to say that even that's still just slightly better. I mean, it's annoying that all these really good teams, there isn't much to say because they're just fucking good.
They're just fucking good. Like, there's a lot more to say when people aren't performing than when they are.
Exactly.
Because they're just expected to perform, and they're performing. It's just people are doing what they're expected to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, this week is, I guess when it was a relatively tough matchup, not a bad team, but not an amazing team, based on the power rankings today. So I think this, I mean, if they win this, they're just solidified in playoffs pretty much, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think this team is already nearly locked for playoffs. I think these top 2 teams are basically already locked for playoffs, I think.
Yeah, it's really hard to see them not making it. All right. Yeah. That's BBC at number 2. Now we're going to number 1.
Oh, I really don't want to talk about this team. Fuck.
The top spot, number 1, week 3, Team 12 power rankings is... Give me the drum roll. The B team. The B team. 3-0. 18-8 with a set left to play.
This team has no cap on it. Ew.
I know. That's literally why I don't like this team.
Me too.
I've also got to say their color scheme's fucking disgusting. It is so ugly. Like,
it's so bad.
Why is it red, first of all? And then why is it shit brown?
It's this camouflage theme, but I wish they camouflaged better so I didn't have to see it.
Yeah, that would be really nice. God, it's ugly. Man. But overall, they've just all been performing. Low-key, I feel like for a while, I've known Violet's goated, but I didn't see them play much SAP. I feel like Violet, she's just, like, really smart, but watches SAP. And now this season, like, she's just turned up and just performed, which is what you want to see.
Yeah.
To pair...
Kind of like, to a lesser extreme, same vibes that Snakes gives off.
Yeah.
Like, just consumes a lot of SAP content and is therefore thinking about the game a lot, and that just translates into being good.
Yeah. I don't know, she just seems like a very smart person in general, which definitely just translates super well into SAP. Tapir, unfortunately, not getting too many good scores. Look, week 3. Yeah. No, dude, they've been 0-3'd every week, which is not nice.
I have to mute up for a second. You can talk.
Not a problem. Getting 0-3'd every week isn't nice, but I think Tapir's a good player. They could definitely make a comeback. Violet got, 2 wins, a 3-0, a close set versus Damon, and lost to T-Disc. I mean, these are fine. Some of these bottom seeds, though, like Booga has been having a great season. Like, 3-1-ing people, 3-0-ing people. Some people that are really good, like Bazaar's good. I think Bazaar's really good at the game. Joe Bob Joe, we've said, is pretty decent. Beast, I think Beast is decent. He's just a little under practice at the moment. Like, these are good wins for Booga. Yin's fucking goat at the moment. 3 1s, 3 0s, 3 1s. Like, Yin's beating good people pretty convincingly. Booty, I think Booty's also performing crazy well. Like 3-2, 3-0, 3-1. Just like a bunch of convincing wins. Just a bunch of convincing wins from all these people. No Cap, I think No Cap's decent. I just don't think he plays much. He's consumed so much sap. But I don't know if he thinks about sap that much.
I think No Cap's a shitter.
Yeah, absolute shit can. I mean, losing to Rex isn't ideal, but they do have a win against Bojuka, which is okay. Losing to Mr. Fellows, I think it's fine. They play Pack 2. I think it's just more reps for No Cap. I don't think they play that much.
Mr. Fellows, again, plays Pack 4.
Pack 4, my bad. Dude, I'm so used to them being Pack 2. Like, genuinely, that's ingrained in me. I've only ever seen Turtlon play Pack 2. I think Maslow's pretty good at the moment, right? Just sweeping people. 3-0, 3-0, 3-2. I mean, versus Draco, 3-2 is understandable. I think Draco's really good for their seed all the time. But yeah, just all their seeds playing really well. Gaps,
it's just
3-0,
a really strong,
3-2.
just a really strong team. I wonder how much this team could scale.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think they definitely can scale as well. I think Booga can scale. I think Nick can scale. I think Gaps can get better for sure. I think Maslow can get better. And I think their top seeds are also just really good.
Like, that's the only thing I don't know how much this... I don't think there's as much scaling on this team as in, like, the 6-7 teams below them.
You don't... Like, okay, it doesn't scale as much as others, but I think, like, these people can definitely still get better.
Yeah, but, like if you look at, like, the fucking, which is, like, a team that really scale, like, the Max Wu teams and stuff, like, those kind of teams. Yeah. I feel like they're
I agree. But I think the starting
just
spot is, like, so much better than a lot of these other teams, though. So how much do they have to scale, you know?
I think it's, like, super easy for this team to make playoffs, but the only concern I have is, are they, like, gonna be strong enough to win where the other teams scale, or are they still gonna be as favorites?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I think they've got a really good shot at making playoffs and doing fine in playoffs. I think Tapir just needs to perform, I think. That's, like, the weakest point, unfortunately. Just Tapir. But Booga, it's crazy to say Booga's the bright spot in this team, huh? Booga and Yin. Booga and Yin.
Booga being the bright spot on the team is so funny to me.
Yeah.
Like, I love Booga, but that's just extremely funny to me.
Yeah. But, yeah, just good team. A lot of great lower seeds.
Yinrab is the number 1 in pick'ems. Like Yin is top 3 in pick'ems, like, every season. It's kind of crazy.
Yin knows what's up.
Like, draft Yin so he can draft your players, you know?
Yeah. That's smart.
Yin knows who's good.
That's smart as fuck. I mean, also, pick'ems, I want to say, like, at least 15% of pick'ems is fake. From all the sets that happen. And then people switch. So, like, there's, like, so much leeway in the people that are just quick enough to swap over.
Yeah, I don't know. Yin just feels like he's one of those players that just gets it right the first time, you know?
I get you.
But yeah, that's about it. We got it done just about in time, right?
Just about. We had to speedrun a little bit, but it's nice. You don't have to say as much about the top guys because they're just good.
Yeah, they're just good. They'll live. We don't have to go into too much. They're already up there.
Already up there, indeed.
Yo, how much time do you have until weigh-ins?
I got 37 seconds, 36, 35. But I'll have a little intermission. I got to take care of these dogs for a little bit and stuff.
Okay. So I'll leave you to it then. Thank you for doing this. You're going to be doing this for a week from now on, right?
Yeah, I'm down to. I can take over.
Yeah, if you ever need someone for it, I'll do it again. Just
Sounds
try
good.
to get a co-host for it every week.
Yeah, I'll try to get someone that knows what's going on a little bit more than me sometimes.
Yeah. I can get you a list. I can get you a list of people.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Sounds good.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Spooks.
Last thing, you little bitch. All right, I'll see you.
What? Did Did he just call me a little bitch and then leave? Did he just call me a little bitch then leave?